Hi, I'm Mayor Bob Foster, and welcome to Heart of the City.
Hello, my name is Robert Garcia.
Hello, I'm 2nd District Representative Suja Lowenthal.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Gary DeLong.
Hey everybody, I'm Councilmember Patrick O'Donnell, and you're watching Heart of the City.
Hello, I'm Councilwoman Jerry Shipsky. I represent the 5th Council District.
Hello, everyone. I'm Councilman G. Andrews of the 6th District.
Hi, this is Councilmember James Johnson, and welcome to Heart of the City.
My name is Councilmember Al Austin. I want to welcome you to the 8th District.
I'm Councilmember Steve Neal of the 9th District.
Hi everyone, I'm Councilmember Suja Lowenthal from the 2nd District. Welcome to this edition of Heart of the City. What a glorious day for the city of Long Beach with the grand opening of the Promenade. Before we get to the ribbon cutting, let's take a look at a quick video and see how the Promenade came to be. 3 blocks of landscape pedestrian walkway, dotted with public art, lined with cool urban housing, an award-winning park, and dynamic restaurants in the heart of downtown Long Beach. This is your Promenade. Originally built in the early 1980s, version 1 of the Promenade connected a new Long Beach shopping plaza to Shoreline Village. But what the original Promenade lacked in a sense of place, our new Promenade possesses in spades. Mixed-use development is comfortably in scale with the walkway, connecting pedestrians to their surroundings and reinforcing the idea of neighborhood. Drought-tolerant landscaping softens the edges of the promenade and contributes to the sense of open space in the urban environment. Construction of the new promenade began in late 2007 in the middle block, followed by the construction of Promenade Square, Bike Station Long Beach, and South Block improvements. Anchored by the Renaissance Hotel, the South Block is graced with the inspired artwork called Image Emergence, Promenade of Clouds by Craig Cree Stone. The bulk of work was started and completed on the mid-block of the promenade in 2009. Bordered by the 133 on one side and the Pacifica on the other, the mid-block is the heart of the promenade, showcasing the newly constructed transit center and bike station, along with the elegant Promenade Square. A hub for residential social activity, Promenade Square Park opened on July 24, 2010, adding 28,525 square feet of new park space, a stage and performance area, a water feature, and an adjacent aerial plaza public art sculpture by Carl Chang. The new bike station is in itself a work of art, featuring a 2,000 square foot, 2-story facility with 100 secured bike parking spaces and shower facilities for members. Original promenade tenant Volcanoes has been joined by the Stave, an international wine and beer bar giving residents and downtown 2 great places to hang out. Which brings us to the north block of the promenade. Anchored by the historic Insurance Exchange building on its southern end and newest kid on the block, the Lion Lofts, on its northern end, the North Block features the hottest eateries in downtown with Congregation Ale House, Beechwood Barbecue, and Michael's Pizzeria, generating quite a buzz. With the 1938 WPA mosaic serving as a majestic backdrop, the North Block is truly a beautiful capstone to a project costing over $11 million and taking 5 years to complete. And yet, it might surprise some to hear that with the demise of redevelopment, construction of the North Block almost did not happen. However, thanks to the efforts of many, we are able to celebrate the completion of this tribute to the pedestrian, a public space where people are prioritized over vehicles, a plaza for residents young and old, rich and poor, to enjoy the incredible sights and sounds of downtown Long Beach, a place called a promenade, your promenade. And now I'm here with Craig Cogan, President and CEO of Downtown Long Beach Associates, and I'd like to ask him a few questions about what the promenade means to business. Craig.
Councilmember.
Tell us what this promenade does for business recruitment and marketing of the downtown.
Well, it's certainly based on its completion, it provides us a unique opportunity
to provide greater space and more urban amenities to our already burgeoning downtown. The Promenade is a physical connection between Ocean Boulevard and 3rd Street, and based on the amenities and conveniences that we have on Ocean with the Convention Center and the Hyatt Hotel, the Renaissance, it really can feed the pedestrian pathway between that area and further up on the Promenade, closer to City Place and North Pine.
You were here for many years, so you remember the Promenade before it was this. What do you think the biggest difference is?
People and the residents. I think the major investment made on the Promenade is to provide the residents a home that they can feed into the downtown community. And the residents have done a great job in really welcoming the businesses in and around the Promenade area. The residents have been able to organize themselves to be able to provide and identify their priorities and what they seek in living in the downtown. And these are true urban dwellers who really appreciate what we have and how much we're growing in our downtown and the conveniences that we're producing.
Would you say this has opened up the downtown to a little bit wider of a space?
Yes, it has created obviously more space based on the footprint of the Promenade, the square footage that it provides for business growth, in addition to the mixed use of residential development. But certainly it does provide us greater marketing opportunities. But certainly the space does lend itself to marketing as well as promotions.
Thank you for joining us and for everything you've done to make this happen.
Thank you, Councilmember.
And now I'm here with Joanne Garnica, business owner and resident right here in downtown Long Beach. And we're standing right in front of her business. Joanne, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell us what you like most about living here.
I love the sense of community. I must say that here in the downtown, although it may seem like a dense place, a lot of tall buildings where people might not necessarily meet their neighbors, I have found it to be quite the opposite. I've lived here for 10 years, but it's the first time I've lived in this urban community versus a single family home community. And the sense of community I feel here is greater than anywhere else I've lived. I know my neighbors, I know my fellow business owners. I walk down the street feeling like Miss America because I'm waving to everybody, but it's kind of awesome to know everybody.
That's great. So 10 years, that means you knew the Promenade before what it is today.
Yes. So as a matter of fact, from my balcony, I can see clear across Long Beach Boulevard because the line or the 1 through 3 in Pacifica wasn't quite there yet. And so I can see clear across Long Beach Boulevard. I can't do that anymore, but I'm so much happier of what I see now, this development here on the Promenade.
And we can actually hear the development going on in the background right now, which is exciting. There are retailers that are coming in. Tell us a little bit more about what might be coming in downstairs from you.
Well, these two buildings have been vacant for quite a while. And when I first moved here, so my home is on Pine Avenue, but here on the Promenade is where my design studio is. And when I first moved into the building, I think I was either one of 2 or 3 residents or tenants here in this building. Now I think there's 6 or 7, and here down on the ground level, I believe it's an architecture firm that's coming in. So it's great. Now we have one more storefront on this north block, and we'll be full.
So you've seen the evolution of dining here on the Promenade. How often would you say you dine here?
Quite a bit. My refrigerator is mostly empty, but that's okay because I have all of these great establishments here downtown, from wine bars, coffee shops, and restaurants.
Thank you, Joanne.
My pleasure.
And don't go away. We are going to join a restaurant owner next to hear their perspective about the new Promenade. And now I'm here with Lena and Gabe, husband and wife team, owners of Beechwood Barbecue. Wanted to ask you a question or two about what it's like to be a restaurateur on the Promenade, and what do you think it offers you that's different from other locations?
I think from my perspective, what's really unique about the Promenade is it engenders a sense of community. So out here you really see people walking around, you see them with their family, you see them with their dogs, you see children playing. And so I think for us as a business, it fosters what we're trying to do, which is also create a sense of neighborhood and community with the food and the drink that we provide. So it's really symbiotic. It really is a nice venue for us.
And Gabe, what are your thoughts?
I think just kind of build on the community. It's a great open space that creates a really nice, inviting environment when you're sitting on our patio and to kind of interact. For us, I've always liked that there is no disconnect from when you have an experience inside to outside, and much different than opening in, say, like a strip mall where you walk out to a sea of parking lot. Here you walk into a awesome space with trees and plants and dog runs and the community kind of interacting with the business both in and out of it. So it's a really kind of nice environment in what is normally filled with skyscrapers and tall buildings and concrete.
Absolutely. And you witnessed this space being built around you. So I know you went through some hardship. Was it inspiring, optimistic to see that something was happening?
Certainly. I think, what was here before wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. So I think as we saw it kind of coming to fruition, we started seeing plants go in, we saw concrete going down. I mean, certainly, we saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's great.
Yeah, I think, and that's always, we were well aware that the construction was going to happen at some point in time. And so when it happened, we always knew that there was an end to it. And so that made it, obviously a lot easier to know that there was a finalized date and we knew what it was going to look like because the other 2 blocks had been completed. So it was really nice to know that, even in the worst of it, that, in a couple months it was all going to be good again.
Well, thank you both for hanging in there and for your investment in the Promenade. We're so excited to have you here. What a fantastic event celebrating the grand opening of the Promenade, and it is beautiful. I hope you join us here to celebrate not only the public space, but all the places you can dine and shop and really just take a walk, and I hope you do that soon. Until next time, you've been watching this edition of Heart of the City. I'm Councilmember Suja Lowenthal.